Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 181 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Fields on 1st down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch. Result.
And it's a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And now, as with every potential play, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here we go, son. Here we go on 4th down, Fields.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And he popped it up.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
He has been, and now before the ball changes hands, we're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
So 3 points left on the table thanks to a great play there on special teams. They just couldn't protect long enough, Charles, to get that kick away.
Yeah, special teams coaches aren't just simply there to applaud, right? And they're not just there to encourage. They're there to find weaknesses where you can go block the kick. Give them big credit for that one. Good scouting, and they executed it well.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Open man is Uzana. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Elks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Back out comes San Antonio. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Stroud.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields
on the move to his left. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here's a give up the middle. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Elks add 6 to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And now the rookie's free. And touchdown. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return.
And the Desperados get a bit closer.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
On first down, Fields.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Fields throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Throwing again is Fields.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
On play action, Fields.
Under pressure, they got him again.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1. Welcome back, everybody, to Oklahoma City. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
On first down, here's Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Check. Hey. Roll. Bronco switch.
Here's Stroud.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Again, it's Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Check, Panther.
Now a 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Stroud to throw it.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Perrion Winfrey drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Desperados have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Off play action, Fields. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
And they bring their punter out there now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Nifty move. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And this is going to set up 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Dante Fowler picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start. Offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
3rd and goal, Stroud.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Desperados have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Taken at the goal line.
And he loses the football a 2nd time.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. him another shot here on the ground. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Big play there. 74 yards. And the Elks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Stroud.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Here goes Stroud again.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Come on. Check.
Stroud now on 4th down.
And this one is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd down and 1. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Succop now set to kick it off following the main field goal. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Stroud working out of the gun.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, 29 yards.
And the Desperados are back within a score.
Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Quick slant here to Smith.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
All eyes on Fields. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
Back to throw. Fields.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives, all tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And part of you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Here's second down. Here's Fields.
That is caught. It's Uzoma.
And he is out of bounds. 20 seconds to go as he does pick up a first down. Now Fields.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now he's into the clear again.
And